Hey, good morning, guys. All right, so based on our staff meeting last week with all the Lesher staff, there's some changes that are going to be made to uh, how much work you guys are getting from your teachers throughout the week. Some of the stuff is still being finalized, but it's roughly looking like basically 2 days per week for each class. So there'll be like specific timeframes set up for um, or a specific schedule set up for, the week. On Mondays, you'll do these classes, Tuesdays, you'll do these, and then we'll just rinse and repeat. And then Fridays, you'll basically kind of have off just as long as you're caught up on everything. For us, it's a little tricky because you guys really do need to try to finish Algebra 1. There is no more testing as far as I know. So that includes the end of semester district test. Let's just assume right now that that's off, depending on if we go back to school or not. Nothing new has come out. We're still set for April 17th, but that will probably change based on like federal guidelines. So I'm going to leave this up to you. Like, since we're not going to be taking tests anymore, that includes unit tests. Like, I'm just not going to test you. I am going to watch your big ideas to make sure you are progressing and doing things well. So I tell you to revise an exit task and then submit it for you, that kind of thing. But I as of right now, I'm not going to make you take tests. Okay. So I'm going to leave your pacing up to you. What I'm telling Math 8 is that they should do 1 to 2 lessons per week. Okay. That's assuming that they were working 2 days out of the week, say like Mondays and Wednesdays. They're working on math for an hour to an hour and a half a day. If you go at that pace, you won't finish Algebra 1. Okay. Having said that, I know that you guys, are at home and you have other stuff to do, so I don't want to overwhelm you. So I'm going to leave it up to you. I mean, as of this moment, let's assume that everyone has completed Algebra 1. Okay, because as of right now, since they're not testing you, you're going to earn your algebra credit at this point. So what you take away from this semester and what you take with you into high school next year for geometry is dependent on what you finish. So I would highly encourage you to try to, at the very least, get through Unit 11. Okay, Unit 11, get all the way through Unit 11. Unit 11 is really important. It's kind of an important finish line for you. Unit 12, we could probably afford not to do, but I would not drag your feet too much. So I'm going to do my best this week to get everything up through Unit 11. And hopefully you guys can knock it out. Focus on those exit tasks. That's what I'm going to be looking at. Okay. Make sure you're asking questions. Even though Math 8 is only working 2 days per week, I'm online every day on Microsoft Teams and email for you to ask for help. Okay, so please be doing that. For you guys, what I'll do is I'm going to update the calendar to reflect this on kind of just a timeline, assuming that you are like on Unit 8 right now. Okay, I'll assume that. I'll update the calendar to reflect that. And so you can go off of that class calendar. And if you have any questions, let me know. Okay, so it's kind of up to you on your pacing, but you should try to stick with the calendar so that you can finish at least through Unit 11 and we're no more tests. Okay, yes, let me know if you have any questions.